saw yet another example of how Marxists try to stay in power by illegally changing the constitution of that country. Most disturbingly, our own president aligned himself with the America-hating Chavez, Castro, and Ortega, all die-hard communists who were supporting another well-known communist, Manuel Zelaya. Have Obama's true colors finally come out? How will we combat Marxism without real leaders emerging in times like these? The answer is simple. We can't and we won't. Once in power, the first point on the Marxist agenda is to destroy any real conservative leadership they see as a credible threat. All we have to do is take a look at what the mainstream media has been doing to Sarah Palin since the election cycle. And now, look at what they're doing to us, the Tea Party. What are the names that they've been calling us? The people of South America who believe in freedom and not tyranny are fighting to remove these corrupt leaders from the power gain and sham democratic processes. In many instances, however, it is simply too late. Marxists have taken over the legislative and judiciary branches of those countries through a combination of corruption and ideological maneuvering. Citizens of those countries, just like you and I, are paying the price for believing in silver-tongued politicians who make promises they know they can never deliver on. They believed in hope and change in Latin America. And let me tell you, there has been change in Latin America, just not the change the people were waiting for. Although this Marxist ideology has already infiltrated us so deeply, we must remind ourselves as Americans that we should not accept defeat. This is why we're here today, and this is why we have to continue to grow the grassroots movement. We have to unite and act. We must not just talk the talk, we have to walk the walk. We need to engage and educate people about the Constitution of our country and the proper role of government. We need to discuss the issues at hand and act upon them. This is not a call to arms. This is a call to education. This is a call to action. My fellow conservatives, I'm happy to say that the grassroots movement is reacting to the minority that's stealing our country from us, and we are taking back control of the future of our children. Let's reverse the mistake of November 2008 by bringing all conservatives and independents together while reforming the GOP to enforce grassroots conservative morals and principles of freedom from tyranny and government access by electing those who will honor their oath to the Constitution. Folks, we need to continue to wake up the sleeping giant and show our fellow citizens that elections have consequences. We have witnessed the beginning of the end of this administration in Congress in New Jersey, Virginia, and Massachusetts, a state where only 12% of the population is registered as Republicans. But we must not lose focus. This is just the beginning. The grassroots movement is real, and together we have what it takes to free ourselves from tyranny of big government during the next 7 months. How do we do that? We start by reforming the GOP so that it can once again be a home to conservatism. Hold the Republican Party accountable to our conservative values by paying close attention to who they run as candidates. Americans are angry and frightened, and we are fed up with both parties. But forming a third party is not the answer. To our problems right now, as time is running out, we need to put pressure on the GOP to once again be a party which will try to solve the things the American people fear most: terrorism, the economy, and the loss of honesty and transparency in our government. We need to send a loud and clear message emphasizing conviction over party by demanding candidates who will once again stand up and fight for small government and more freedom. So, my parting thought to you is that we need to regain control so that we can let the people and not the government once again govern our great nation. Remember, the government works for us. We do not work for the government. And without freedom, we do not have life. I have left my homeland once, and I refuse to let America go down without putting up a fight. God bless you and God bless